guys, thank you so much for helping us and volunteering with Free Water's Dream Team. We are so glad that you are a part of this group and for serving the kingdom of God in such a special way. This particular video is for our porch security during the time of the COVID pandemic. So if you're watching this, this is for you as porch security. This is for our ushers. So on the Sundays that you are serving as porch security, when you come in, the first thing that you need to do is get your gloves on. We've got extra large gloves. We are in the process of still trying to get large gloves. They're a lot harder to find right now, but we have medium for much smaller hands and extra large. So until we get large, you can definitely wear extra large. Also, make sure you have to have your mask on anytime you're serving in close proximity to people. That's before service, in between services, after service, and while you're serving at the rows where the people are seated, collecting offering and such. Make sure to have your PPE on, so gloves and masks. That is very important that we do that to keep everybody safe. So as you come in, get your PPE on. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your attendance chart, which lets you know who is assigned to come for the 9:15 service and who is assigned for the 11 a.m. service. So when you get this, you're going to go out the door. We've got our line stuff here that you're going to set that up to create a line for people to line up if they do start coming in too quickly. When they're outside, you're going to make sure that each group stays 6 feet apart. I know we're getting really comfortable now, but at the same time, we have regulations for our church to be open during this time, and it's important that we all play the proper role to make sure that we're keeping everybody safe. So keep them distanced in the line as they're waiting to get their temperature checked. So when you go outside, you're going to wait for your people to come up and you're going to check their temperature, okay? Some people mistake this and think you hold the button down. You do not hold the button down. You simply click it and let go. And then you hold it to the forehead, just without touching, of course, because we want to make sure we stay sanitary. And you press it, and it's going to give you the temperature. Once it gives you the temperature, you're going to know if they have a temperature of 101 or more, they cannot come in. Another thing you'll notice, it says body. I don't know if you can see that on the video or not, but that is very important to get a proper temperature reading. If it does not say body, then the mode is incorrect, and it says keep on body mode, and it tells you here how to change the mode, okay? That's very important. You have it on body mode or it won't work right. Check their temperature. If their temperature is good, then you can let them come in. Make sure to check if they're present, or when you're done, that everybody's here, mark those absent with an X, that we're not here this day. If anybody does have a temperature, you're going to ask them to wait 5 minutes and then come back. Maybe they've been in a hot car, especially during the summer. Ask them to go sit in the cool, get in the air condition, because this is, it's checking the surface temperature. So they can come back after 5 minutes for another reading. If it is still showing that they have a temperature, they've got one more try to get in. Do that again, but 3 strikes and you're out. If they do show that they have a temperature and you've asked them not to come that day, I need you to write down beside their name what their temperature was. So we're going to know that we can check with them later, make sure they're good, and we'll know when after 2 weeks they can come back in if they're all cleared and they're not showing signs of COVID. So anyway, we want to make sure that we're doing that, and then you're at the end of 15 minutes after the service begins, you can come on back in and do your security, and you can do your ushering. But we thank you very much for all that you're doing to help keep our people safe. Another thing that's very important during this time that we've been getting a little too comfortable with, because we're such a loving church, is people kind of congregating too close. That's your job to make sure that these folks keep a proper distance between one another during this time. so we can stand several feet apart, maybe not 6 feet, but a good distance from one another to talk, and we can still hear one another well. But that's really, really important. If you have any other questions about porch security, please, you can text me on my phone and let me know, or give me a phone call, and I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for listening. God bless, and thank you for serving in an excellent way. We love you.